Oh, hey, hello, everyone. Okay, so Pokemon plans are over, so yeah, I decided today we're just playing something chill. So, yeah, American Truck Simulator is back. You know it, you love it, probably. So, yeah, we're just going to go on a nice little drive, the usual with this game. And as you can see, I need one more delivery for the Halloween event, so why don't we go do that, huh? Okay, so we go to external contracts and also, yeah, I'm in Provo, Utah at the moment, as you can see. Probably not the most pleasant place to be, but what ifs. Okay, from here, let's go to, I guess, Beaumont, Texas, although going to Pine Bluff, Arkansas is also a fun idea. Yeah, this takes us past places we have not really gone to on stream before. Okay, so let's do this one. Did I turn the mic back on? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So yeah, driving time. Also, I kind of realized I forgot to turn the alert sounds on, so oops. From the end game of Pokemon Legends Zelda, I'm going to come back to my Pokemon Sword version and complete stories. I get traversed through the Isle of Armor or the nature pits 1 hour round style. I see. That's nice. And for me, I actually managed to catch a shiny Staryu. Not just a shiny Staryu, a shiny Alpha Staryu. So yeah, that was nice. So far, I've also caught a shiny Dragalge, a few shiny Fletchling, and a shiny Alpha female Hippowdon. I've been busy. Yeah, we're just going on a really sucky drive because once again, guaranteed rain, maximum chances of random encounters and detours. I'm not going to the Halloween Hell dimension this time around. So yeah, good stuff. We are going to suffer today, despite this being my go-to chill game, so yeah. I want to beef up the 2 Pokemon with someone's XP gains while they hold the EV light. I see. Oh, there's a train. No rail crossing chimes and lights. Weird. Also, what does rail synchros roads mean, as it says on those signposts? Or maybe it's supposed to say railroad crossing. Yeah, that seems like it's more logical. Anyway, you can't go onto the train tracks while train is coming. There will be an invisible wall temporarily. And yes, you can crash into it and get a lot of damage. Speaking of damage, there's a little bit on my truck right now. My dolphin truck. I love it. But it seems like as of late, the frame rate has been a little choppy. I've kind of decided it's because of a recent Windows update. And I'm messing with stuff. So yeah, that's annoying. So you can fix the truck with flex tape. They do say flex tape can fix everything, including your emotional pain. So yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. Only there was flex tape in this game, huh? Anyway, we'll do one last delivery of Halloween treats. Because I need just one more. Also, I'll have to drive during the night as well. It's another rule I've set up. So yeah, this'll be fun. Okay, let's get out of Utah as fast as possible because this is one terrifying US state. If you know it, then you know. Well, there's plants growing. They're orange and I don't think they're pumpkins though. Although there walks a horse. Oh, forgot to indicate. My bad. Although, yeah, on Saturday we'll continue with Explore the Sky at last. I've been looking forward to that. But yeah, now that the spooky month plans are done, I'm basically going back to a bit of a sense of normalcy. That is good. And don't expect a lot of horror outside of spooky month. Maybe Repo if my boyfriend and his friends are available for that at some point, but I'm not sure how often I'll be streaming that, if ever again. Sure, I'll play it with him, but yeah. And I do have plans for some co-op stuff with Vanga. So yeah. Sheesh, I'm kinda tired today. It's been one of those days again. I had like such a stupid idea for a joke for my comic, and I'm looking forward to yeah, getting that sorted. Actually, let me try something. If I were to, oh no, if I minimize it, well, the performance does get a bit better, but then I won't be able to see the chat, so that's not an option. Okay, we're just going to have to deal with the slight frame drops our OBS is running. No problem though. Is why I'm doing this to my study on for the upcoming update for Pokemon Loan is coming next year. Oh, I see. I guess you want to transfer them to Legends of Var or not? Also, now that the game has been out for a few weeks, I mean, I know a lot about the game by now. Yeah, I do want to transfer them over. And I shot you in the head to repost him a lot of them. Yeah, that was great. I couldn't help but laugh myself. That's fine. I do love it when my boyfriend gets hilariously chicanerous. Oh. I regret nothing. Good, he shouldn't. Well, it seems we're going downhill. And this time both tells us to slow down to 55. I said slow down to 55, Mr. Turk. Ah. No, it's been raining over here a lot as well as of late. I guess the weather is about to become like that again. I just keep getting killed by some dumb shit every time we play a Reaper in this other group. I died. There was no indication of monsters being there, and then I got clapped. Damn. I still think you dying to the rope was like one of the highlights of that stream we did. That was great. Okay, can you move, Mr. Truck? I want to. Gross weight? Why do you want weight that's gross? Yes, yes, it was. True. Also, on my YouTube channel, there's now a compilation. Yeah, of every single time Vanga died during the stream, edited by Vanga himself. So yeah, geez, lots of traffic today. Hello, Nedlock. Good to see you here too. Sit, Mr. Truck. Was that count as a truck behind us? It's kind of small. Finish the warframe? Ah, okay. Nice. Congrats on beating the game. Oh, 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 oh. Why would you brake like that, Mr. Car? So rude. But yeah, compilation on my YouTube channel, edited by Vanka himself. It's quite fun. The two best highlights of the stream are also watchable there. So much motion. Oh dear. Are you motion sick by any chance? Because it does not sound like fun. Well, the road's so wet it's starting to reflect the clouds a little. Also, British Columbia was announced for this game as DLC, so we're going to Canada, everyone. Well, eventually, probably in like 2027 or something. But yeah. Oh, it's one of those camera cars in front of us again, or Carmaras? I don't know what you're supposed to call those. Oh. Man, I can't believe I always get tired of on Wednesdays like this. Who would have thought that sitting still and drawing was so tiring? Eesh. I'm also feeling a little cold, which is weird because I'm dressed in my full suit, as always. Yeah. There's a Charge, which is supposed to be an electronic store. Not a real brand, of course. I have 23 colors from screws left together now in Pokemon Legends are. I see. I wonder if you need every single one to get all the plushies. Oh, wait, I'm allowed to go 65 now. Which is also the maximum amount of speed with either the limiter active or while you're on one of these online delivery things. You need 32? Sheesh. I wonder how many there are. Because surprise, surprise, this dolphin has not counted or kept track of where he picked them up. One turn, Mr. Truck. Thank you. So much sand. Jeez, there's so much desert in the western half of America. I don't think Turbulence would be doing quite well there, because it's incredibly dry. Wait, there's 30 for each color, so there's 32 for red, gold, pink, green, and blue. I see. So you do need to collect all of them. Sheesh. Does sound like a lot of effort and a lot of keeping track, because I don't think the game marks where you've collected every single one you picked up. How annoying. Oh, break, 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 break. I hit a post. Damn. Also a signpost. That was on me. I could have totally seen that curve on the GPS. It also not helping that it's raining, so the road is kind of slippery right now. Which is also my fault, because I set the rain to 100%. Now, if that also guaranteed a storm, that would be nice. So that's 160 colorful screen. Wow. That's a load. So that's 3 screws for the first push, then 5 for the second one, and 8 for the third one, so that implies there's a fourth, maybe? Because for the level 3 ones you need a total of 16, I think. If I calculated that correctly. Or maybe I'm mistaken and just dumb, I don't know. Yeah, my throat's already dry and I only just started streaming. I made a mistake in my calculations. I see. I'm tired. I'm Bradford. But yeah, I hope you'll feel better. Also, yes, Donkey Kong Bonanza will also be continuing next week. So yeah, that should be fun. I like that game. Also, no, I will not be accepting any questions of are we there yet. 16 screws for each color is overall 80. I see, so I guess that 80 screws... I don't know. Which still sounds like a pain to collect. Eh. I should not unnecessarily honk the car horn. That's illegal in certain countries. But they are worth it, if you say so. I do have to say though, earning money in Legends R is so easy. Like, very easy. Oh look, we're entering Colorado now. Finally, we're out of Utah. I can breathe. Finally. Also, I pointed out every stream of this game, but yeah, I also got Minimo sitting on the seat next to me. Very important. So yeah. Oh, finally, I've never actually been stopped for an inspection on this road. At least I don't think so. Although, frankly, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, no, I haven't. Okay, stay down. Come on, move. Red, blue, green, and gold does help you. The pink will help you get every megastone available for the shards. I do have all of the megastones already, too. So that's not a problem. You don't? Ah, okay, don't worry, you'll get there. I also feel like I need to sneeze. But also, it's kind of refusing to come out. Which I would say is probably for your benefit, because my sneezes are loud. Okay. Speed up with that truck, I need to go. And I really wish you could go faster than 65 on the external job, but you can't. Very annoying. Oh yeah, you'll break the sound barrier with your sneeze. Ah, so you remember. I'm glad. Hmm. I hear the car behind me wants to go. No, 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 no. I think I'll stop you right there. Oh yes, to slow down because of my reckless driving. I'm kind of worried I might be coming down with something, but I hope not. And there was someone in the back there who got pulled over. Probably looked too good, and the police was like, "Nah, you're coming with me." Yeah. Okay. Whenever the game status like that, I always know it's auto-saving, which is funny. Like to see Nidoking return in the main Pokemon games. Same, Nidoking is cool. This is why the dex cut was a terrible idea. Because certain Pokemon, like for example, Boltund, have only appeared like in Gen 8, and the elemental monkeys have not appeared in the game since Gen 6. They finally returned in Legends of Zara. Like, the neglect is so painful, and you can't even obtain them via transferring or trading because they are not in the game. So if you like certain Pokemon, yeah, too bad, you'll be waiting a while. Like, Alolan Rattata hasn't appeared since Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. If you don't count those games, because I don't, they haven't appeared since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And well, Antonio Rattata is available in Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl. You cannot transfer original variants to that game, so yeah, seems tough being a fan of those Pokemon. It's not in the games recently. Nope. Certain Pokemon and certain regional variants of Pokemon have not been in the recent games. And you can't transfer them like you could in past games either. They called me mad, they called me furious even, but yeah, this is why it was a bad idea. I like regional variants, it makes things fun. I agree. They are very fun. Yep, true. Golduck is actually not available in Legends are. And the Machop line wasn't in Scarlet and Violet either. Which is a shame because I like that line. Ah, at least the train is getting a bit more colorful. Okay, but now we got to slow down. Unfortunate. Is it this thing with all the timelines of Pokemon? I see. Sounds interesting. I do like what fans come up with at times. Also comes interesting to use in Sword and Shield or so as Surfetched. True, they have yet to return. Both of them. Let's have to get to the same outcome are the same. Um, I want regular Surfetched. The surf edge we have now is the regular surf edge. Because it's the only kind of surf edge that exists. And different, I mean, I see. Oh, the rain's kind of picking up. Different paths of events lead to a similar outcome. I see. That does sound kind of interesting on paper, yes. It's about to get dark in game. Fun. Because I don't know if I can publish it. Oh, I see. Too wonky. Yeah, fair. It does sound like a pretty complicated thing, so yeah. Jeez, the road is so wet. The cars are starting to reflect off of them, and you can see the water blowing upwards from the vehicles driving on it. I mean, I don't think I will make the whole miniseries just a one shot. Ah, I see. I also got a really cool artwork featuring Turbulence and someone else, and I can't wait for everyone to see that. It's like critical as a region where you have reached a variant of icons artwork. I poisoned duck and have seen colored signs of a tiger snake in Australia. Looking yellow. Oh, I see. Do I know them? Do you know who? Oh, Tom Ace's thing? Yeah, he's working on his own thing. Oh, the other character. You might know them. I don't know for sure. I'll give you a hint, though. He's also a superhero and he's a wolf. Can't wait to see. I'm glad. Getting worn out? It's unfortunate. I guess you'll need your rest. What time is it over there anyway? I haven't done any drawings as I can't draw. I mean, I couldn't draw when I started out, but I've been getting better. So yeah, 11 p.m. Sheesh. Yeah, go to bed. It's very late over there. Because I'm exhausted. Yeah, go to sleep then. Maybe it's 11 p.m. Ah, yes, you're in the same time zone, I see. Night night, Netlock. Jeez, it's getting really dark now. More cloudy and it's also getting late. And this guy next to me, I think he's going somewhere. Probably heading home and braving this dangerous wet road while he's at it. Ah, finally I can go faster again. Whew. And again, I'm not allowed to take a nap to advance time. Yay for me. So yeah, I have to drive during the night, while it's dark and rainy, and could potentially end up stormy. I'm going to bed and do it late. Okay, good night, Tomace. Have a good one. Whee! Yeah, it's so quiet here now. And usually old people are just lurking and not really talking as far as I know, so yeah. And stuff like this is why I do not have a driver's license in real life. I could never. Too scary. Oh, the sunlight is peeking through a little of the sunset. Okay, clearly we're going uphill because we're losing speed. The curves are not helping either. Yep, that looks like uphill alright. Man. Road traffic keep right. Shame. I'm sticking to the left lane. A smaller traffic rules like that won't get you fined if you break them, so don't worry about that. Okay, this reddish color from the sunset is nice though. Lovely. Man, I'm tired. Stage 1 fire ban? What's that supposed to mean? Why do fire bans have multiple stages? Can't you just ban fire in an area like entirely so it doesn't burn down? Laws are weird. Hehe, echo. Ah, what a nice weather now that we're inside of a tunnel. Because, you know, rain doesn't get inside of a tunnel. Why are the traffic lights behind me in the wrong direction? That's weird. That's weird and I don't like it. Oh, it seems we're going downhill again. At least that's how it looks to me. And we're allowed to speed up. Whoa! Okay, yeah, this is scary. It's really dark. And yes, it could potentially get so bad you'll only just barely see the lights of the cars in front of you. Fun. Also, I swear darkness in this game used to be worse. Like you could barely see in front of you at all. But it seems to have gotten better as of late. Sheesh. I don't like it when we have to slow down on the road. Rain seems to have gotten less bad, so I'm turning down the window wipers a bit. Okay, that one's turning off. Though it looks like I have to turn off in a bit as well. Yeah, this road heading towards Denver, which we're actually passing by, and yeah. Right, our final destination is Pine Bluff, Arkansas. I wonder if we'll make it there this stream. I mean, without taking any breaks. Maybe. Oh, it wants me to slow down again. Why does the maximum speed constantly change here? Jeez. Okay, yeah, some places just have, for some reason, minimum speed in the US. Unheard of otherwise, but okay. Okay, I think the rain might be getting worse again. My throat is dry. Yeah, I guess this must be Denver then. Which I think is the capital, Colorado, because I did hear the garage set up here, but could also just be its largest city, I'm not sure. Road work ahead. I know I see this all the time, but I sure hope it does. I see. Just a bit on the side. Got it. There's a signpost saying end road work. I guess they don't like road work very much in the US. Weird. Oh well. Oh, we can go fast again. I'm just really annoyed I can only go 65 miles an hour during an external delivery. Like, the 90 kilometers an hour maximum in ETS2 is way less bad. Like, give me that instead, please. Oh, I can't wait till we can drive cars in this game. It'll be so fun. Okay, I should keep the high beams turned off. It's pretty rude to shine light in other people's faces. Man, can't really see anything ahead now, huh? Someone got pulled over here. Okay, it's kind of unrealistic to have all the lights on in the buildings. At least I think. Yeesh. I can't stop sighing at the moment because I'm just tired. Oh well. Yeah. Also, I think the upcoming DLC for this game is Louisiana. I know Illinois and South Dakota are also in the works. And of course British Columbia, which I already mentioned earlier. So yeah, fun times to be had for sure. Hmm. Things in the mirror are so bright in this game, it's kind of weird. Why do you want to go on top of this ramp? Well, can't I just go straight ahead? Weird, but okay. Huh. As for ETS2, we of course have Nordic Horizons coming up. But we also have Iceland and Ireland coming up, so also we work with the Benelux area and the UK. Excited for the things in both games. I'm not sure where ETS2 can take us after those DLCs. Except maybe the Asian part of Turkey. But that would take us out of Europe. And Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine are not currently getting released for obvious reasons I will not go into on this stream. But yeah, they did have to sell Heart of Russia for, well, obvious reasons. It sucked, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, and go. 5 miles per hour on scales, it says. I think not. And off we go again. Again, please let me go faster. 65 is too slow. It's Carson, the sign said. I didn't know Carson City, Nevada had a child, but okay. Okay, that was terrible. There we go. I need to stick to this lane because I don't want to take the off ramp. Still plenty of opportunities for things to go wrong on our way to Arkansas. Hmm. Uh, State law sign. Can't read it at all moving this fast, but okay. I know it's past midnight in game. Sheesh. Time flies. I wonder where the car in front of me is going. Maybe he's headed for Kansas or something, I don't know. Which is kinda on the route, so yeah, we will be passing to Kansas. This was Oklahoma before ending in Arkansas. And I know it's going to take really long. I'm really excited for every state to be in the game eventually. That would be so nifty. And then I definitely go to do a coast-to-coast drive at some point. That would be fun. Man. I'm kind of tired. I know I keep saying that, but I am. Yeah, it's really dark in game now. I can't see anything in front of me. I mean, I can, but not a lot. And it's also pissing. Sheesh. I should be careful not to bite my cheek by accident. Or my lip. Or my tongue. I do so by accident sometimes. Which is quite painful and I don't like it. So, yeah. I hope the weather is more pleasant where you guys live. Like, compared to, in-game. Where I live right now, I would say it's not much different. It's been rather rainy. And I know us dolphins like water and us other aquarians, but, there is such a thing as too much. So, yeah. Like, kinda hurt as well. Oh, finally I get to bypass a way station. About time. Okay, we're also leaving Colorado. We're entering Kansas now. Nifty. Okay. So I kind of noticed my PNG2 were moving on its own at times, but okay, sometimes it seems to do that, but not always. Like sometimes it seems to respond to my breathing, but other times it doesn't. It's really weird. Hey Vanga, not sure if you're paying attention, but recently in a video, I heard someone pronounce repo as repo, and I was like, why? Why you do this? I mean, it's repo as in repossession, not repo as in repo baby instead of nepo baby. I don't know. It was really weird. Any oncoming traffic next to me? Quite a distance away. Yeah, this is quite chill. Hopefully I don't fall asleep while playing, but then again I never do, so... We've got to remember to stay hydrated, and so should you people, to be honest. Like, I'm frankly annoyed at you just sitting there and not drinking water. Like, you could at least do that. How do I know? Well, I just know, alright? Alright. I think the rain's calmed down a bit so I can lower the speed of the window wipers again. Okay, let's get past this RV. There's kids inside of that, so they are probably asking, RV there yet? Oh, oh. That's a game I might play with Vanga in the future, by the way. Because I do want to do more co-op stuff with with my big, beautiful boyfriend. So yeah. I do have quite some plans for the future of this channel. Man. Oh, there's a car next to me. They must have come to Kansas for the sunflowers. Yeah. Unless that's a Kansas license plate, then it would mean they're living here. Huh. Hmm. So once I used the console command for this game to increase the traffic tenfold, and there were massive traffic jams everywhere. Hilarious. In fact, at one point it even crashed my game, which was hilarious. What else can I talk about? Hmm, hmm. Well, there's an ad for Arkansas, because apparently US states like themselves so much they advertise them in all the states. Weird. Now, of course not, it's to advertise the DLCs. What's with these poles? These red and white stripes ones. Weird. I'm tired. Okay, so one thing I've been noticing online is this absolutely awful Gen Alpha humor. Like, there's just nothing funny about it. It's just saying things and then they are laughing at it like it's funny. Like this whole 6-7 meme that's been going around as of late, where people say 6-7 for some reason. They think it's the funniest thing on earth. It's so stupid, and I don't like it. There's like no humor behind it. It's unfunny. Kinda like my dad's humor, to be honest. Uh, yeah. So yeah, that's my complaint about yeah, online humor as of late. I don't get it. I prefer the humor from back in my day. I'm old. I'm 30 years old. I'm ancient. And next year we're turning 31. Sheesh, where does the time go? Interestingly, alcohol has gotten much bigger at all, but sometimes it just disappears. And I've been hearing tell about this seal superhero showing up on Aquarius from time to time. Oh, there's a T-Rex on that thing. Cute. So yeah, and interestingly, this seal superhero seems to always show up whenever Akko is not around. Very interesting. Man, really is one of those days, but shit is just tiring. I'm also getting kind of cold, even though I have the heater on. I hope it's working. Get back 500 feet. Well, I don't understand Imperial. I'll use the correct units of metric instead. Although I don't know how much 500 feet is in metric, so that's not exactly helpful. The sun's rising again. Which will really increase our visibility, so that's nice. I really need to think of things to talk about while I play these games. Jeez. Okay, so I am working on page 17 of my comic, and the first villain of Turbulence of the Rogue Gallery is finally going to appear. So that'll be nice. And of course, Turbulence is also showing up again. You know, the use. Turn the window wipers up again. I wonder if someone has ever managed to do hypnotism with window wipers. That would be interesting. Ah. Getting brighter, but at the same time not really, because the rain's gotten worse. Oh, I need to go off here next. Because of course we have to head south towards Oklahoma. And Wichita, Kansas comes first, so... Yeah. Oh, the roads are slippery, the roads are slippery, the roads are slippery! Oh no 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 no. I'm pretty sure there's over 20 no's. Whew, that's a close one. I don't know how I saved my ass there, but whew. And this is why I do not drive in real life. Okay. Oh no, now I have to get my truck looked at as well. Probably. Although honestly, it might be fine if we just don't accumulate more damage on this truck. Yeah, that would be best. Man, I drive at full speed so often I just always forget to turn it down whenever it's raining. And it rarely rains for me in this game, so yeah. Oh, ow, my foot. So I do have a bunion on my left foot, and as a result it's just been painful to walk for extended periods of time, and would you believe it, I've done quite a bit of walking today. So yeah, fun. Oh, the frame rate's gotten better. Nice. At least I think so. Oh no, never mind. It seems to be a little volatile and constantly changing. It's probably OBS, but it wasn't this bad before the recent Windows update. Hopefully the next one fixes things a bit. I've also noticed stream VOD sizes have been basically doubled in file size, and I don't know why. Oh well. Perfect. Well, I'm just glad Spooky Month is pretty much over on my end. Well, on this channel at least. Morning, Dragon Kobold. Good to see you. Because yeah, I don't like horror. I just stream it in during October for the content. Because it's funny. I do everything because it's funny. Because I'm the funny one. So yeah. How's everyone? That's a good question. I'm tired, and a few others have already left because it was late for them and they had to go to sleep. So yeah. Chat is very quiet right now. Ah, gotta love it when my employees successfully complete the job and lose money. Like, task failed successfully, good job. Yeah. But yeah, driving with this much intense rain was a terrible idea. We still have plenty of fuel left to make this trip at least, so that's good. At least I think so. Southeast Boulevard? But which city? That's what I would like to know. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a hole in my sock. There always seems to be one, and I don't know why. Maybe I need to replace them at some point, but I can't be bothered. Stop for ticket, it says. Isn't it just an automatic lane to go through? Yeah. Hang on, there's no... The game isn't counting speed limit, I can just go through. Okay, well, would you have to take this lane, though? Ah. Hmm. The cars are all heading somewhere, I think. Maybe that red one is going to the movies, and that white one is going to bury their hopes and dreams or something, I don't know. Just trying to think of weird bullshit reasons for the cars going somewhere. Like this black one. Okay, maybe this one's going to a funeral because the car's black. So yeah. Okay, I'm sticking to this lane. Because I'm not slowing down to pay the toll. No thanks. I'm doing the automatic one. Only $2. Nice. Crossing between Kansas and Oklahoma is cheap. Probably not the case in real life, though. At least I don't think so. Hmm. Oh, way station coming up. Do we get to bypass it or not? No, we don't. Move aside. I'm going to go to the thing. You damaged my trailer. How could you? I mean, yes, I know that was all my fault, but I'm not going to admit fault. No thanks. Hey, slow down a bit because the road is slippery. I gotta weigh ourselves before we enter Oklahoma. Whoop. There we go. This is also the last state where we pass in through before we actually reach Arkansas. So yeah, I am ready to be done with this Halloween event, to be honest. I also need to sink more time into Euro Truck Simulator, to be honest. Otherwise, I'm never going to make as much money in that game as this one. I feel like I've got a slightly stuffy blowhole, which is not good because it's our only airway. Catching a cold as a dolphin sucks. Just saying. Like, it's actually the worst. Hmm. I wonder if Turbulence ever gets colds. Probably not, he's amazing. Can I turn this down a bit? There we go. Okay, I should slow down and not fall into the thing trap again. Okay, there we go. Whee! Huh. Okay, there we go. Huh. It stopped raining outside at least, but it's still kind of dark because it's cloudy. It's this road with the rest stop in the middle. You know what? I'm stopping here real quick to refuel. Because my truck do be kinda low. Oh, Vanga, could you get that? Could you click an eye on that? Hey, there we go. Refueling, refueling. Ah, there we go. I did myself. Also banned the bot while I was at it. I sure hope the list of banned accounts on Twitch doesn't have a limit. Because I think there will always just be more and more bots. Which is annoying. Yeah. Oh, it's a turnpike. Cashless toll. You mean I get to pay toll without actually paying? No? Oh, never mind then, I still lost money. How rude. It said cashless, and what if I did not want to give them any cash? I guess cash really just means physical money. I mean, I have I have like millions upon millions of dollars in this game if I spend it all, and if I spend it, it's all going to be gone. Nee, I started to sound like Scrooge McDuck. Okay, speed limit is dropping again, but that doesn't matter for me because I can only go 65. Oh, now it's going down to 55, never mind. Down we slow. A bit of a weird way of saying that, but I don't care, I'm funny. Huh. Anyway. I'm past Tulsa. Or did I already drive past there? Time for Topeka, Joplin. Sorry about it, I just moved the camera too far. Hmm. There we go. I fell to the line, but I don't care. I feel like a naughty dolphin today. I say it as there's a police officer next to me. Nothing going on. Officer, don't worry. I respect you. And for a second, I thought the billboard in this was just a tiny billboard on top of this white car in front of me. Speaking of a white car, so there used to be there's this really old Screamer video, right? One that features a white car driving around, and eventually it goes behind a tree, and then this guy pops out from below the screen with a scary face to scream at the viewer. Now the real kicker is this used to be a commercial. Yeah. So a lot of people just got scared, like got jumped scared by a commercial like that back in the day. That's wild. Kind of rude as well. I'm surprised they got away with that back in the day. Oh, the road's getting more narrow. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Getting pretty close to the end of this drive now already. Not sure I'll do another drive after this one wraps up though. I'll just have to see. And my hands are sweaty and this game isn't even that intensive. Why are you stopping? Man, AI traffic in this game, am I right? Probably the most realistic thing about this game, because people in real life can't drive either. Ah, yeah, well. Sometimes it just be how I do, I guess. Often my time slots at the workplace might get changed around. So soon I might have to move the Wednesday stream to a different day, but more on that if once I know more. Hmm. I'm good, don't worry. Man, it's so quiet. I miss everyone. Okay, I know this road though. We're about to enter Arkansas again. So yeah, gives me. It's slow down a little. 45? Jeez. Let me go faster, please. Not at slow as baby speed. Oh, that's why. Seems to have entered what seems to be a town of sorts. Interesting building. But the traffic in front of me, please hurry it up. Ah yes, welcome to Arkansas, it says. There's a lot of mailboxes there. Is that a mailbox salesman or something? Huh. Oh, oh, it turned green before I got there. Nice. Feels like a good omen, in a way at least. Is this a bus in the US? What madness! I didn't think they had buses in the US. Oh. Also, Arkansas always seems to have these barriers in between highway roads. So you can't exactly go over the grass and just turn around like that, unlike in several other states. Which made 100%ing this area of the map pretty tedious. Because yes, sometimes I just do that whenever I'm trying to 100% the map. I haven't done that for every state, because who boy, California and Texas are going to take a while for that. And there's no achievement tied to it either, so... There used to be, for ETS2, but they changed it so it's like a large chunk of the map having to be discovered, instead of all of it. Reason being, it was both tedious and sometimes buggy, so yeah. Oh, I just barely bumped into that, unfortunate. Move it, please, I don't care if I bumped into you. Damn it, now the lights turn to yellow and it's going to turn red. Well, we finally have to wait now. I just take a sip of water. I think those things are called power substations, and it's where power lines connect to these telephone lines on the poles along the side of the road. At least I think so. Okay, okay, okay. The lights for turning left is turning green, so the one for me will be turning green soon. Huh. Although not sure if I would touch upon this, but external contracts go at like real time at a time limit instead of in-game time. So yeah, especially cannot dawdle on this. I mean on those. Fayetteville. What's a Fayetteville? Oh, flowers. Nice. Also, what's a strip mall? Can someone tell me that? Because I don't expect it to be anything weird, but still. I know what a mall is, just not a strip mall. Hmm. Ah, no, it's cloudy in the sky in game right now, but it's still raining. I don't like this trailer design. Okay, yeah, I think once I wrap the job up, I'm going to end it. So yeah, got 3 more in-game hours to go. I think each in-game hour takes like 4 minutes if you're driving at speed. At least I recall being told that. Hmm. Let's send signpost it seems. Useful? No. Yeah, everything is so much more green in this area of the US. It's nice. Like at the start, I complained about, well, not complained, I just remarked how much desert there was. But now there's lots of trees. Lovely. Hmm. Hmm. Reduce speed ahead, please. I'm already going 65 because I can't go faster. Seems like I'll be slowing down soon anyway, though. Like here, but also it's wet. And I have to make a big turn. I think I can put 2 and 2 together from there. Although I don't like it how in certain areas the speed limit becomes very low. Like 25 or 20 miles an hour. It's the worst. Should really check my mirrors before I um before I rejoin the highway. Yeesh. How do people cope with long drives like these? Sheesh. Like, it's incredibly tiring. Truck in front of me is probably delivering something to, I don't know, if I had to get to Little Rock or something. I mean, still in Arkansas, so. Nexus Cargo Solutions. I don't know what you guys deliver, but okay. Well, they don't hold a candle to bottlenose logistics, so, ha. Anyway. I like playing with the truck horn whenever I'm bored. I should really not be bored, not while playing this, right? Yeah. You know, usually I have something on in the background to keep me entertained, but now I am the entertainment, so yeah. And this game does have an in-game radio, but for obvious reasons I have it turned off. Because a lot of music you hear on the radio is copyrighted, so yeah. Man. And the worst part is I still have some chores to do. But that's okay, I stream first. I find it important that I stream, so I can try talking a bit more. Because honestly, I'm quite introverted, so yeah. In general, I don't really talk much outside of my streams. So yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're very close to our destination now. Good. And we have like 11 hours to spare anyway, so yeah. That's a nice red car in front of me. Is it a sports car? Because honestly, I'm not sure. It could just be a car for two people. And for a second, I thought I had to get off here, but no. I have to get off the next one. Okay. Can you move? Thank you. And it's time for Little Rock, Arkansas. We're not heading there this time. Although, because it is the capital of the state, I do have a garage set up in there. Because that's what I traditionally tend to do. I tend to set one up in, you know, in a state capital, and also in the state's largest city. Usually I find fun to do like 3 truck spaces in the one for a capital and 5 for the largest city. Or if the capital is the largest city, then just 5. Unless I decide to upgrade the garages all over because, you know, and then I'll upgrade all of them to 5. So yeah, there's that. Okay, we're very close now. Nice looking city though. Yeah, Little Rock looks like a lovely place. Well, if I have to believe Vanguard, it really isn't. I believe him because, yeah, I love him. So, yeah. Huh. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a slightly shorter stream today. That's okay. Yeah, that's a sign for Pine Bluff. We're fast approaching. Excuse me. You know what? I just realized we haven't had a single detour yet. Which is good. Because that would have extended the length of the stream by quite a bit, I'm sure. Wait, what do I... There's a detour. I've jinxed myself. And then I crashed. Wonderful. Yep, no way to go through there. Okay, let's look at the map. If I go this way, can I still get to... Yeah. Okay, good. Always not lost. We can still get to Little... Not Little, Rock. We can still make it to Pine Bluff without losing too much time. And then I need to get this truck fixed. Sheesh. So yeah, great. I jinxed myself. This is a detour. The moment I said, huh, there hasn't been a detour in a while. Yeah. Like, I thought I wasn't going to find a single detour on the route, but towards the end, of course. Towards the end, a detour happens. Hilarious. Oh well. Okay, then. There. And unlike in real life, detour sends you around quite a bit. So yeah. I feel like it used to be worse before the reworks as well. Because it feels like there were less roads then. And the interchanges were much cruffier. Yeah. Okay, we're getting close now. We're probably not going to be seeing another detour at least, so that's good. Okay. Let's lower my speed to 55. Okay, yeah, no, we can go. Okay, we're almost there now. Okay, go straight ahead here. Right then. Oh, I'm gonna lower my speed even more. And it seems like we're having a traffic light before we actually get there. Slow down. And then green. Why? Also, there's a school bus, which apparently exists in the US. Hmm. Is that a motel? Oh, geez, it looks really nice. Okay, just enter in here. Some trash in the way of the parking spot. There we go. And there we go. We delivered the candies. Why? Okay, then good. And that's the event completed, as you can see up here. So yeah. And before I forget, I'm going to set those settings back to what they were like. Set random route events to 10. Detour still just to 1%. I want to eliminate them entirely. And rain probability to 7. Yeah, there we go. I'm also going to position my truck so it's easier to leave. Actually, better idea. I'm going to bring myself to a garage and get my truck fixed. Okay, might as well get rid of the wear on the parts. Yeah, much better. And there we go. Okay, save, and there we go. Okay then. And with that, I think you get the point. This has been, once again, American Truck Simulator. I love getting back to this game from time to time. You know, quite enjoyable. To just have a chill drive after, like, in this case, a month of playing scary games and such, and thematically appropriate games for Spooky Month. So yeah. So we're about to return to normalcy at least. So on Saturday, which is also the start of next month, we'll be continuing with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, and Donkey Kong Bonanza will be returning the week after that. So hopefully you'll join me for all that. Now get out of my house, I'll see you all next time.